I'd like to welcome you to Doctor in the Making, where we will be discussing all topics related to medicine with the top influencers and doctors in the state of Florida.
Hello, Doctor in the Making. My name is Dr. Farah Fourcand. I'm a neurologist, stroke physician, and neurocritical care neurointerventional surgery fellow. I'm a COVID ICU frontline doctor and just wrote a book on COVID-19. The title of my book is Pandemic Manifesto. I came up with the title by thinking about what the educated citizen whose life has been changed by COVID-19 needs. But who are we talking about? COVID-19 is in over 200 countries and territories in the world, so pretty much the whole world. And a manifesto in its purest form is a unified, powerful voice for the people, and that is exactly what I intended this to be. This book is war/military themed because COVID-19 largely is microscopic warfare and psychological warfare. I do disclose some moving stories, such as the day that our COVID brain team was able to remove the breathing tube from 25% of our ICU patients in one day. But the meat of it is the full gamut of COVID-19 and viruses at large. I go over how viruses work, what flattening the curve means, what antibodies are, how testing actually works, what cytokine storming is, the controversial hydroxychloroquine, vaccine development and clinical trial development, plasma, melatonin, vitamin D, vitamin C, ventilators, pruning, the full gamut of things that are discussed ad nauseum in the media to make sense out of the chaotic nonsense, so to speak. I've always wanted to be a writer. As a physician, a huge part of our professional development is writing, publishing papers in medical and scientific journals. But the left-handed, right-brain part of me has always been drawn towards the creative. So COVID-19 provided the unique opportunity not only to present a literature review of sorts on COVID-19, but to incorporate it with the human condition, the human voice, and put it into a philosophical framework and present to you in a way that anybody can appreciate and understand. The most surprising thing I learned was how easy it is to actually come up with ideas when you are truly passionate about them and believe in them. On the other side of it, how hard it was to actually compile solid resources and references for the book. I cited over 200 references of different articles, clinical trials, etc., and it was really challenging, especially having to reference them one by one, word by word, but it was so worth it to lessen my bias towards COVID-19, to express not just what I learned in my experiences, but to put them into a framework that is, anybody can sort of look back on and reference. I wanted to write this book because COVID-19 is a great equalizer. No matter how prestigious your institution or your journal or from what humble beginnings you come from, nobody's an expert. As a brain doctor, I was thrown into it with eyes wide and brain open, and it was a very steep learning curve, but I took it with a grain of salt and tried to absorb all the information around me. I really wanted to present to the educated citizen that COVID-19, although it is something that is life-changing for all of us, is not something new. That viruses and epidemics and pandemics have a pattern, and that the treatments that we use are not new. Most of them are old treatments being used for new purposes. So I wanted to just reiterate the importance of having a fundamental basis of knowledge that you can build upon, to not focus on minutiae and details, because those are going to change. Those are always going to change. But knowing how to learn and teaching one how to fish is super important, and way more important than knowing details and little things that are going to change regardless. I hope that whoever reads the book feels empowered, feels that they've learned the principles of certain things that will help them to fit in whatever details needed in 1 year, 10 years, 20 years. Because things are subject to change, and the most important thing is to learn how to fish, right? To not get bogged down with details, to not see the devil in details, but see the forest beyond the trees. And a very important thing is to not forget, because the power of forgetting is so easy in the here and now. Don't forget how much this changed your life, changed what you do and how you do it. Remembering that and taking that with you as you move forward will humble you, will give you appreciation for things that are new and exciting, but also help you refresh your memory of the time that made you evolve and made you change and made you have to adapt. So, thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, click the like button below and follow me on Instagram at @doctorinthemaking_. Also, if there's a topic you'd like to see us talk about, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. And always remember, be grateful.